Yeah. God's doing a great work in me for sure, and certainly He purposed me straight for His purpose, purposely my first degree. God's doing a great work in me, a one that's serving me. I'm serving He, that means I'm serving three, doing it perfectly. He picked me up and threw me in the promised land, let me know that I'm the man, and He's still been promising. Brought me up from bottom, man, had to slap from 5 like domino. He upheld His right hand, still dominant, honoring the righteous. Yo, it's your big bro, Mr. Israelite, here to let everybody know that it's real life. And I know it don't sound like Israel, but I'm here to reassure everybody out there that's watching that this is real. All right, man. Coming back to you live in effect. I'm jumping on this series called, it's not a series, I guess. It's a video I just ran across. It's one of them. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't watch it. It's called I'm Exposing Them All. And the artwork is pretty freaking crazy. Hold on, I'm about to pop it up just so you can see the artwork. Hold on, let me. Yeah. Who are they? I wanted to find out with y'all who they are. It's looking real satanic on this thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's looking real satanic on this thing. But I'm not the one to judge a book by its cover. But this cover, wild. I went and threw my shades on because I might keep them on too. I went and threw my shades on. Honestly, I'll be wearing shades anyway. I went and threw my shades on because they got theirs on. So since we having a masquerade, you know what I'm saying? I want to wear mine too. So, I kind of just want to get into it. I don't even know how to like prompt this. Yeah, it looked like, I don't know, the video pretty short. It's only 8 minutes. How much exposing can you do in 8 minutes? You know, so we about to see, where's my, honestly don't know who they exposing, why they exposing, what they exposing, but it looked like all these niggas is frozen. You feel me? In time, black and white, and it looked like I'm chosen to help be nosy and get the nosing. Who they exposing? You feel me? So bear with me, people. Excuse me and excuse my language if I get mad, cause I'm one of them. I don't watch stuff like this because yeah, Mr. Israelite is yeah, I get to talking like Jesus.
People are always correcting me when I use the term elite to describe that group of people, or maybe lizards, who are calling the shots and who created that agenda and want the rest of us, useless eaters, either under their thumb or dead. The people who correct me claim these people, or lizards, are not elite, which falsely implies better, advanced, or special. They don't want to give these people, or lizards, any credit they do not deserve. I get it. The clear and indisputable official definition of elite is a group or class of persons considered to be superior to others because of their intelligence, social standing, or wealth. But who is doing the considering? Them or us, the non-elite? However, it is an easy word to use to describe a group, just like sheep and shrew are easy to use. It's not necessarily wholly accurate, but everyone knows what I am referring to when I use these terms. I get the same sort of criticism when I use the phrase powers that be. Many people want me to use the more awkward expression, powers that shouldn't be. Yes, more accurate, but more awkward. So, what about these elite? Who are they and what are they up to? And why are they considered, at least by themselves, to be better, advanced, and special? What do they all have in common other than evil? Are they all evil? Are they actually lizards? Well, I would venture to say the one thing they all unquestionably have in common is money, or at least the control over large amounts of money. A second common denominator is probably power. But isn't that a given? To have money, you automatically have power. Here are a few facts and figures to throw around. The wealthiest folks in the world are Elon Musk, worth over $230 billion, Bernard Arnault and family, worth over $200 billion, Jeff Bezos, worth over $160 billion, and Bill Gates, worth over $130 billion.
I'm gonna just stop right there. I just want to go back real quick. You know, I don't understand this right here. How is Elon Musk worth $230 billion? I just really feel like it's fake. It's fake money. It gotta be fake. Tesla stock is worth more than like Ford, GM, dang on Chrysler, Toyota, I don't know, BMW, Rolls-Royce, all of it combined. But yet they don't sell no cars. Outside of the state of California, I don't even see Tesla like that. Honestly. Where's all these Teslas outside of the infrastructure don't even support Tesla outside of the state of California? Where's you charging your car up? And where I'm from, Detroit, we charging your car. We charging your car at in Iowa. In Wisconsin. We charging your car at in St. Louis. In Kansas City. Huh? Where you charging your car at? Where are you charging your car in Colorado in the mountains? And it just doesn't make any sense. They're not selling this many vehicles. And outside of America, they don't sell this many vehicles. So it's like, where does this evaluation come from? That's just another, why we exposing, I'm exposing this. Because I've been thinking about this, like, let me see. I'm going to look up how many cars I'm not even going to look it up. You look up how many cars Tesla sold last year and how many cars did Toyota sell. Because, you know, you see a Toyota on top of dang on RAV4. I think it's the Toyota Prius. You see them things everywhere. You don't see a Tesla everywhere outside of where I'm currently living in the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? You do not see Teslas like that. So how is his net worth? How is this stock worth so much? It doesn't make any sense. You're not selling anything. So like 100,000 cars. Dang on Toyota probably sold like 13 million or something like that. Ford probably sold like 8 million. Yet they stock worth $12 and Tesla worth $400. What? It don't make sense. And they cheap cars. Like they. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just went on a rant, but look into Elon's money. Don't let me get to digging. I told you I'm really conspiracy man. Don't let me get to digging and seeking and finding. Because while we exposing, Elon really broke. But somehow they say he not, so he playing the game with y'all.
Dollars. Bernard Arnault and family. Worth over 200.
I remember. Sorry, let me raise my hand. You gotta speak. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Johnson. I remember not too long ago during the Obama administration, Obama actually bailed out Tesla. Tesla was going under. Tesla was about to go bankrupt. This was like 10 years ago. So in 10 years, you go from being worthless to the one sole person owning, being worth 230 billion. Then how much is the company worth? Why is the market cap and the shares on this guy's company that high? And then you're like, oh yeah, he got SpaceX. What the heck SpaceX selling? Rockets to who? They not selling them to countries like the US of A. They not doing that. Okay, they make rockets. Oh, he got Wi-Fi, wireless. Who got that? Who, you name one person you know that got that wireless. I'm gonna wait. Who got wireless? Who got that? You got hotspot. Who he selling that to? It's all facade. It's all fake. He owned Twitter. Yeah, but he leveraged his Tesla stock to get it. And then it became worth more after he used it on that. And then and Twitter, I don't understand. Where is he getting this money? This money is fake. Let's investigate that. I'm about to do a deep dive on Elon's money.
$100 billion. Jeff Bezos, worth over $160 billion.
Jeff Bezos selling more product. He got e-commerce. He's selling more. I'm sorry. He's selling more product than Elon. Amazon booming and he worth 160. Just think about what I'm telling you. Bill Gates been selling. I don't even like Bill Gates. I actually pray against Bill Gates. One of the most evil people on this list. But anyway, he been selling computers before we was born. Full monopoly. Microsoft. This technology is in everything. It's probably built into your phone, built into, like, come on, man. Apple done left, went bankrupt, and came back. And Bill Gates been selling Microsoft the whole entire time. He worth less, way worth less than Elon. Elon worth double Bill Gates.
And Bill Gates, worth over $130 billion. As I am sure you've heard a million times before, the richest 1% of people hold more than 40% of the world's total wealth, while the bottom 50% control less than 2%. Stick that in your pipe and it. These numbers, and people's names attributed to be the wealthiest, could be outdated, incomplete, or even inaccurate.
Elon, let me get a loan. Yeah.
Who knows? And as with everything else, be skeptical.
No, really, just let me have it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not paying you back.
I could go on and on with these statistics, but you get the picture. And none of this is a mystery. But there still is a mystery here. Things about these people and the lives they live, none of us know thoroughly. We can guess, of course. We can read books and articles about them and watch them in movies and video clips. But do we really know how they think, what they feel, or what level of empathy they're capable of? Or to what lengths they will go to preserve their eliteness? That's a mystery. Sure, some of us have a better idea than others. There are people out there who have experienced the reverse of rags to riches and are actually wallowing around in squalor due to some form of accountability going awry, or just their own stupidity, causing their fortune to skitter away due to one or another inept act or decision. Some elite wind up in prison, but even there, they may be treated like inmate elites and have the best of that world as they had the best of the world in general before incarceration. Being elite is a relative thing. King among thieves, as they say. The ones out in the world who have an impact on us peons are not just Kardashian types who flit around in their multi-million-dollar yachts and private jets and buy expensive clothes at Louis Vuittons or Gucci's. These are people who literally control the world. They control it through the manipulation of governments and leaders, through real estate and business holdings. They control it through selective wars and conflicts, banking, currency manipulation, pharmaceuticals, and global health policies. People are generally under the false impression that democracy runs the free world. It doesn't. In the sort of democracy we are referring to, when using the word democracy, each person who casts a ballot gets an equal vote. In the true democracy that runs the world, each $100 bill gets an equal vote, not a person. So what, you might say, if these folks are smart and are good businessmen and women, then why should we worry that they call the shots? Because it is their lifestyle they want to preserve, not ours.
If he don't get to exposing somebody, I'm about to get to exposing him. What's your name? Who's this? I'm not even gonna say your name. It ain't worth saying yet.
They want a world that caters to them and what they find valuable. As I said earlier, the mystery we encounter with these people is so profound that we typically ignore it. We believe them to be basically the same as us. In fact, we see them to be the ultimate of what we would desire to be ourselves. Not all of you, of course, but a lot. For the most part, most people see them as elite, superior, desirable, and free to do with their lives what they want. Unfortunately, they are not the same as us. Anyone who lives the style of life these people live has changed psychologically to something that does not resemble, in the least, what we believe a human being to be. Now, a disclaimer, I am fully aware this does not apply to every single one of these wealthy and powerful people. There are still some who come upon great wealth and do not lose their humanity, maybe more than I presently imagine. Love and compassion is a powerful force that is very difficult to completely cover up. I think this is one reason why David Icke came up with his reptoid theory, proclaiming that a race of shape-shifting reptilian beings, originating from another dimension, secretly controls the world by taking on human forms and infiltrating positions of power. Thus,
That ain't as crazy as it sounds. I just wanted to put that in there.
manipulating global events to maintain control over humanity. If this were true, then we would not have to
Think about the serpent. The serpent. Then think about what he just said. Reptile. Okay. Yeah.
dehumanize fellow human beings. We would just have to accept that they are in human shape shifting demon reptiles. Not human at all. That's a lot easier to grok.
Shout out to bro for finally saying something that was exposing something. 6 minutes and 50 seconds in. For 8 minute and 43-second video. Shouts out to bro. He did it. He did it. Everybody give him a hip hip hooray. Hip hip. Hooray. Hip hip.
Of course, Icke may be correct and reptoids may not be just a metaphor. It certainly would answer a lot of questions if he were. If completely consumed by the evils of consumerism, and most people these days are, these people do not want to live with less than what they already have, no matter how much that might be.
All right, now we're gonna call it on that right there. Anyway, hey, thanks for y'all for rocking with me. That's what we exposing, I guess. It's reptiles out here running the world, okay? Yeah, it's actually a movie out where these dudes had blew up the earth, went into the inner earth. They were reptiles. It's a recent movie, and I was like shocked, like, whoa. They called this lady was the president, and she caused the war, and yeah, she got on a plane and flew out, and then it was nuclear holocaust on the surface, and then they went underground, and it was like a sun in there, and it was crazy. And then they were kind of mad at her for blowing up the world, though. The reptiles like, yo, we wasn't ready to go. We wasn't ready for all of that yet. Like, dang, you jumped the gun. And she's like, yeah, whatever. And they was down there living their life under the sun. And then some people had like kind of like snuck in there with them. And then they ended up like blowing up the inner world too. Like just putting an end to their little madness in there. But yeah, whatever. All in all, man, let's get back on this. I ain't pocket watching, but let's figure out what's going on with Elon Money. I ain't gonna lie, that do sound like pocket watcher hater-ish. I ain't trying to hate on another man. That ain't my thing. But I was thinking about this, like, how in the world is he worth so much money? His cars is trash. It's a computer. It's not sustainable. And nobody outside of California is really buying them things like that. You know? They look the same for the last 10 years. He ain't even changed the style. He just put some new lights on the front. He stole this man design from like the 1800s and called it the Cybertruck. Unsustainable lithium batteries. The radiation in them things are insane. They say you ain't supposed to even ride around. I'm changing the subject on this. Forget the expose. We expose Elon for some reason now. I feel led to expose Elon. His car. His cars. They say you're not supposed to charge your phone with it like even near you. But yet, the battery on the phone is this big. Now picture car-sized batteries, dual and quad core batteries, lithium, and you inside it, charging your car inside a whole battery, like that's heavier than your whole upstairs, man. We don't know what this stuff even do to you. Just listen, let's just be honest. You got an infant newborn baby, and you got your electric vehicle, and you raise your child in that car till 18. There's no data on what that's going to do to you. Just understand that. It's no data. This stuff, people don't even talk on you. People don't even talk on their phone like this no more. Because people are out here getting brain cancer. You hold your phone in your pocket. It's men out here getting testicular cancer. Look this up. It's through the roof. 5G is insane. Burn a hole right through your pocket. So it's a running computer. Man, it's too much technology in that car. Like you riding around in this wannabe spaceship. I like the big screen in it. I am a fan of the huge screen. I will admit. You know, I'm not a hater. I'm just telling the truth. It's the difference. It really is. Some of y'all don't know the difference. I'm trying to tell you. But yeah. This is the stuff we need to talk about. And Elon money too. Don't forget about the money. Yeah. It's fake. But he using it. He running around cashing in on that monopoly style money. For real. But yeah, not only that, you know, it's just no data that shows what that's gonna do to you over a long period of time. You know. Yeah, man. We need to look into these things. Let's find something else to look into, because this dude wasn't looking into nothing. I'm looking into it. This is what I'm here for. Mr. Israelite coming to y'all live in effect. And I'm going to make Israel fight for all of us, like the Bible said. In Jesus' name. Amen. I'm out.